Well, good morning. Welcome to After GMS, the show on Facebook Live. I actually just wrote, hang with us. We're starting soon. Thank you guys for waiting around with us. Starting a little bit later, but that's okay. You know, it's the week of Christmas. We can get by with a lot of things this week, right, Ed?
We can handle anything. After this year, we can handle anything, right? Let's handle the 7-day forecast.
Yes.
What do you say? A little cloudy across the area this morning, and we've been dealing with some patchy fog, but it's going to get brighter as we head through the day. Temperatures should make it into the mid-50s as we have increasing sunshine through the day. It'll be mainly clear mid-30s tonight. A couple of sunny days coming up tomorrow and Wednesday. We're looking at high temperatures for the most part into the lower 50s across the Piedmont. And then looking ahead to Christmas Eve day, we're going to see a good chance of rain. Pretty strong cold front moving in. That'll bring a warm rain and maybe even some thunder on Thursday and Thursday night. We'll get the rain out just in time for Christmas Day. In the wake of that front, windy and much colder air starts to pour into the Piedmont. We go from 60, near 60 on Thursday, to staying in the upper 30s with a real stiff wind coming up on Christmas Day. And then by Saturday morning, I think the coldest morning so far this season, as temperatures dip into the lower 20s across the Piedmont. So it's going to be cold for Christmas, but at this point, I don't see a white Christmas for the Piedmont, unfortunately.
I know a lot of people are sad to hear that, but it's going to be cold, so it definitely feel like Christmas.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, me too.
I really don't want to work on Christmas Day, any other day of the year, but I don't want to work on Christmas Day. Maybe someday, again, after, like we had in 2010, we had a white Christmas. So maybe someday we'll be able to please everybody with some of the white stuff.
Yeah, maybe one day. Well, we're definitely going to have the cold, and you can celebrate. Today is the first day of winter, so there's something to look forward to, right? And we want you to let us know, are you excited for winter? I kind of put on there some emojis if you want to describe how you feel about it with an emoji on our Facebook page. But it is the shortest day of the year for us here in the Northern Hemisphere, and the day the sun is the lowest in the sky. Usually hundreds pack into to watch the sunset and sunrise at Stonehenge on the winter solstice. Because of the sun's position, it sets almost between two of the rocks. This year, no one gathered. Instead, the event was live streamed. And this is video from last night's sunset. So pretty. So are you excited? Winter is officially here. Comment on our Facebook stream right now and let us know. Okay, Ed, if I could describe an emoji face, do you know the one that's blue and has icicles all over its face?
I've seen that, yeah.
That's how I feel about winter. I am cold all the time, year round, so when it's actually cold outside, I'm freezing all the time. Like right now, my hands are so cold.
Yeah.
Just how I am.
Yeah, and I understand that a lot of people like winter and people love snow. And back when I was a younger lad, if you will, I loved snow, got out and played in it. And now that I'm older, not so much. You know, I'm that 1-inch guy, let it snow 1 inch and then, you know, let's be done with winter. Fast forward to summer as far as I'm concerned. I guess it's my old aching bones. I just don't like the cold weather like I used to.
Yeah, I think that Wanda can agree with you. She said cold on bones, but she said I do want a little bit of snow, of course. Ramona agreed with me. She said cold with those cold emoji faces. But Bing said, can't wait for summer to get here. Can't stand this cold weather already. Yeah. And then let's see. Nadine says, as long as it isn't rainy, I'm okay with it.
Amen on that. We've had plenty of rain this year. What, over 20 inches above normal in precipitation for 2020. Wow. It's been rather wet, and it looks like, as I just mentioned, Christmas Eve is going to be very wet as well. So it's been a wet year.
So it may be kind of difficult for Santa out there on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, he better have his umbrella and his rain boots and his raincoat. Yeah, we don't want him to get cold and get sick. That's for sure. But you know,
No.
the magic of Santa is such that he doesn't let the weather bother him. He doesn't let it bother him. He encounters so many different types of weather around the world. He can handle it all. So kids, don't worry. He's coming.
Yeah, Santa Claus is still coming to town. Well, you can keep weighing in on that conversation. Let us know how you feel about the first day of winter, but let's go ahead and get to a few morning headlines. Another weekend where state health leaders confirmed more than 12,000 new cases. And here's a look at the latest numbers from the state health department. On Sunday, labs confirmed 6,900 new cases, while on Saturday, they confirmed 6,100. That brings our statewide total to almost 480,000 since the start of the pandemic. Right now, when it comes to our statewide percent positive, it's hovering at 10.6%, meaning on average, about 1 in 10 people who get tested get a positive result. As for hospitalizations, the number is still high. 2,700 people are fighting the virus in hospitals across the state. State health leaders are expecting more COVID-19 vaccines to arrive in our state soon. Dr. Mandy Cohen said our state is expecting 175,000 doses of Moderna's vaccine this week. Walgreens and CVS will help distribute the vaccine to long-term care health facilities as part of a nationwide program. Hospitals and local health departments are expected to receive 70 to 80,000 doses. We're also expecting another 61,000 doses from Pfizer. FedEx says shipping the vaccine during the holiday rush will not be a problem. Company officials say the resources for shipping the vaccine and those for holiday packages are being kept separate. So there should not be any delays in the vaccine's arrival. Delays on the holiday side are connected to a higher than expected volume of packages and not the vaccine shipments. Speaking of shipping, it's one of the busiest weeks for that and for the Postal Service and other shipping companies working to get all those packages delivered before Christmas because you want them under the tree on Christmas Day, right? And as they arrive and sit on your porch, gifts can become a prime target for thieves. Our Candace Red has advice on how to protect your packages.
The U.S. shipping system is overwhelmed with mail this holiday season. It's due partially to the boom in online purchases amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, according to Ship Matrix, the United States Postal Service is receiving about 6 million extra packages a day due to shipping caps at FedEx and UPS. The latest shipping data also shows about 3 million packages are being picked up daily, but not reaching their destinations on time. USPS is blaming the delays on the large number of packages, employee shortage, and capacity challenges with airlifts and trucking for moving all of the mail. Well, long lines and wait times are also expected at the post office. If possible, USPS is encouraging the public to use the self-service kiosk.
You can punch in the address, it measures and weighs your package, prints you out a label, and then you can dump it inside of the drop box. Get them out as soon as possible. The faster we get them, the more likely we are to get them before Christmas.
As you wait patiently for your mail, USPS is offering the following tips to help you protect your packages from thieves. If possible, don't leave your delivered packages unattended for long periods of time. Take advantage of online tracking services offered by retailers. Consider monitoring your front door with a home security camera system to capture any and all activity at your front door and mailbox. Customize the delivery by authorizing the carrier to leave your package in a specified out-of-sight location. You should also watch for suspicious activity. Some thieves follow delivery trucks waiting for the right time to steal packages. You might want to also consider talking to your employer to see if they'll agree to having packages delivered to your workplace instead of your home address. If someone happens to steal your package, make sure you file a police report. It might be helpful if you choose to make a claim with the retailer or shipping company or even your credit card company. For more details on this story, all you have to do is visit our website. That's WFMYnews2.com.
Candace, thank you. Now, once those packages arrive, if they are gifts, you have to get them wrapped, right? Retailers say wrapping paper sales are up this year with more people wrapping and then shipping their gifts. But I wanted to know, what do you use, wrapping paper or do you go for gift bags? Karen says, I try to use bags whenever possible. Laura says, this year, probably neither. Gonna be a gift card, stocking stuffer kind of Christmas here. An easy way to do it. Susie says, wrapping paper. My 16-year-old daughter says, bags are no fun. I think all kids can agree with that. Felicia says, gift bags or decorative boxes or tins. Sherry says, wrapping paper and curling ribbon. No stick-on bows. Well, I usually try to wrap. I mentioned this on the Good Morning Show. I try, keyword. I'm not the best wrapper, but my husband does a really good job. He tries to help me. And I try to wrap because I don't really like the gift bags unless it's like something that won't fit into a box and it's just difficult to wrap. But yeah, Ed, what about you? What do you do? I feel like you're a wrapping paper kind of guy.
Oh no, are you kidding? I'm just like you. I am no good at wrapping a gift. I'm really not. So I think the bag is just the easiest way. You dump the gift in there, you put some tissue paper in there and maybe a bow on the bag, and hey, you're ready to go. But now I agree with you though, because I like opening a wrap present. I like that better because of the anticipation. I mean, you can just open a bag and look down there and it's like, oh, there's my gift, thank you. But when you have a wrap box or something like that, you got to take the time to take the tape off and tear I love to rip the paper, you know, and all that. So I think it's more fun opening a wrap present. But for me, who I just can't wrap a gift, the bag is certainly the easier way to go.
Yeah, I definitely associate wrapping paper with Christmas too. My mom did this thing growing up where I would have the same wrapping paper for all my Christmas gifts and my brother would have a different wrapping paper for all of his gifts, so they would be separate so we know which one was for who. And then typically the gift bags would come out for birthdays or whatever. And I don't know, it's just a special memory I have at my house. But I asked you this on Facebook. Richard said, bags, takes forever to wrap something just for them to rip it open in 2 seconds flat. Very true. Jimmy says both. Ramona says gift bags. Bobby said he's also using gift bags because he's terrible at wrapping. Yeah, and Amanda says both. So I think people are on pretty much the same page as us. I think there are some moms out there, though, they are so good at wrapping, they make it an art form.
My mom can do it with her eyes closed. I mean, but you know, the thing about mom's gifts is that she puts a whole roll of tape on each gift. Because I think she wants me and my sister to take forever to open it up. It's that anticipation, you know, and it's like, Mom, it's like, I can't get into it, you know? So it's kind of funny.
Oh, that is funny. Your mom knows what to do, how to make you anxious for Christmas
she
and
knows
those
how to make us
gifts.
wait.
Yeah.
All right, let's check that 7-day forecast if we can. We'll kind of unwrap this so you'll know what's going on for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But we got to get through the next several days. 4 more days until Christmas. Today, some morning clouds will give way to sunshine in mid-50s. Not bad for the first day of winter. And then tomorrow and Wednesday, mostly sunny. We're looking at low 50s. And then a cold front with a lot of moisture is going to head our way and bring a good chance of rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder on Thursday and Thursday night. But I think the rain will move out early on Christmas Day. And behind that front, much colder air works in. After being up pretty close to 60 on Thursday, only in the upper 30s on Christmas Day. And I'll tell you something that's going to be a big factor for Christmas Day. The winds are going to be rather gusty, so windy and really, really cold with that wind blowing. And then I think some of the coldest low temperatures that we have seen so far this season. Saturday morning, I think we're going to bottom out in the lower 20s. Those of you looking for a white Christmas, I don't see it. I see a wet Christmas Eve, but by the time cold air gets in, the moisture is going to be moving out. So the cold air chases the moisture out. No snow for us, but maybe up in the Virginia, North Carolina mountains, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, places like that. You wouldn't have to go very far if you wanted to have a white Christmas.
Well, I mean, at least it's going to be cold. You know, there's some Christmases I feel
Yeah.
like we've had in the past that it's like 70 degrees, and then it's like it doesn't even feel like Christmas. So at least it'll feel like Christmas somewhat.
Yeah, I've seen them all. I've seen 70-degree weather on in my lifetime. 70-degree weather here in the Piedmont on Christmas Day, and then I've seen Christmas mornings when it was in the teens and the high was 25. So here in North Carolina, you know how varied our weather can be, but it is definitely going to feel like Christmas this year.
Well, that's some good news, and we're going to end on a good note this morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on After GMS. We do this every day on Facebook Live at 7:45. We hope that you have a great day and you join us tomorrow on the Good Morning Show. See you later.